November 24th, 1971, the day before Thanksgiving, Portland International Airport. A man in a dark suit, a crisp white shirt, a black tie, and dark sunglasses purchased a one-way ticket on Northwest Orient Airlines Flight 305 to Seattle. He identified himself as Dan Cooper. What began as a routine 30-minute flight quickly transformed into one of the most audacious and perplexing criminal acts in American history. Mid-flight, this seemingly ordinary passenger handed a flight attendant a note claiming he had a bomb and demanded $200,000 in $20 bills and 4 parachutes. This isn't just a story about a skyjacker, it's a deep dive into the legend of D.B. Cooper, a phantom figure who executed a flawless, thrilling heist, then vanished into the night sky, leaving behind a trail of mystery, obsession, and an enduring question that has haunted the FBI for over 5 decades. He was a criminal mastermind who became a folk hero, a ghost who defied gravity and the law. The execution of Cooper's plan was meticulously precise. Upon landing in Seattle, his demands were met. Passengers were released in exchange for the money and parachutes. The flight crew, including Captain William Scott, remained on board. Cooper then outlined his next set of instructions. The plane was to refuel, then fly south-southeast towards Mexico City at the lowest possible altitude and speed, with the landing gear down and flaps set at 15 degrees. 2 sets of stairs, front and back, were to remain lowered. These highly technical demands immediately suggested to the flight crew that Cooper possessed significant aviation knowledge, a detail that would become a crucial yet frustrating clue in the manhunt that followed. The calm, calculated manner in which he handled the situation bespoke a professional, someone utterly in control. As the plane ascended again, now with only Cooper and a skeleton crew, it headed into a violent storm. Around 8:13 p.m., somewhere over southwestern Washington, at an altitude of approximately 10,000 feet, D.B. Cooper lowered the aft stairs. The flight attendant who had been conversing with him, Tena, was sent to the cockpit. Cooper then did the unimaginable. He deployed a parachute and leapt out of the plane into the stormy, dark night, taking the ransom money with him. The aircraft barely shuddered. The crew in the cockpit had no visual confirmation of his departure. Just like that, D.B. Cooper, the Skyjacker, vanished into the vast, turbulent skies of the Pacific Northwest, leaving behind an empty plane, a trail of bewildered investigators, and a legend that would grow with every passing year. The immediate aftermath was chaotic. A massive search operation, codenamed Operation AWOL, was launched by the FBI, involving hundreds of agents, military personnel, and volunteers. Every inch of the rugged, densely forested terrain where Cooper was believed to have landed was scoured. Helicopters, fixed-wing aircraft, and ground crews braved treacherous weather and difficult landscapes. The search covered thousands of square miles from Washington to Oregon, but yielded absolutely nothing. No parachute, no money, no Cooper, no body. It was as if the earth had swallowed him whole, a testament to either incredible luck, exceptional survival skills, or a tragic demise that left no trace. The sheer completeness of his disappearance only intensified the enigma. Over the decades, the D.B. Cooper case has become one of the most extensive and expensive investigations in FBI history. Thousands of suspects were interviewed, theories were chased, and every detail, no matter how small, was meticulously scrutinized. The FBI created a detailed profile of Cooper, likely in his mid-40s, familiar with the local area and aviation, intelligent, and probably desperate. However, the lack of any physical evidence, no fingerprints beyond those found on the aircraft, which were common to passengers, no DNA, no personal items, meant that every lead was a dead end. The closest thing to a physical clue was a clip-on tie and 2 of the 4 parachutes he had rejected, which were left behind in the plane. The first significant breakthrough in the case came almost a decade later, in February 1980. 8-year-old Brian Ingram was digging in the sand along the Columbia River at Tena, about 8 miles downstream from Vancouver, Washington, when he unearthed 3 bundles of $20 bills. The money, amounting to $5,800, was positively identified by its serial numbers as part of the D.B. Cooper ransom. This discovery electrified the investigation, providing the first tangible proof that Cooper had survived the jump and that the money had somehow made its way to the river. However, the location of the money, in a shifting sandbar, introduced more questions than answers. Did it wash ashore? Was it buried there by Cooper? Its presence indicated survival, but offered no clue to his current whereabouts. The discovery of the money sparked a new wave of theories. Some believed Cooper must have died in the jump, and the money was either washed downstream or retrieved by someone else who then buried it. Others suggested he survived, but the money fell out of his briefcase during the jump or was later discarded. The condition of the bills, degraded but still identifiable, indicated they had been submerged for a significant period of time. Despite extensive new searches of the river and surrounding banks following this discovery, no more money or any other evidence of Cooper was ever found. The river, like the sky, held its secrets tightly. Over the years, numerous individuals have been put forward as potential D.B. Cooper suspects. Richard Floyd McCoy Jr., an ex-Green Beret who executed a similar skyjacking just 5 months after Cooper, was a prime candidate. He even parachuted from the back of the plane. However, McCoy had a different MO and was ultimately ruled out by the FBI due to differences in his physical description and other details. Other suspects, from former military paratroopers to disgruntled airline employees, have been thoroughly investigated, but each time the evidence proved inconclusive, allowing the phantom of D.B. Cooper to persist. The D.B. Cooper case has transcended criminal history to become a cultural phenomenon, inspiring books, films, songs, and countless documentaries. He has achieved a legendary status as the only unsolved skyjacking in history, a criminal who outsmarted the system and became a symbol of defiance against authority. The public fascination stems not only from the boldness of the crime, but also from the tantalizing idea of a man who simply disappeared, leaving behind a financial riddle and an enduring question that has haunted the FBI for over 5 decades. He was a criminal mastermind who became a folk hero, a ghost who defied gravity and the law. To this day, the Federal Bureau of Investigation officially maintains the D.B. Cooper case as open, though active investigation was suspended in 2016, with all evidence preserved. The identity of Dan Cooper and his fate remain one of America's most perplexing and captivating cold cases. Was he a genius who pulled off the impossible, living out his days in anonymity? Or did he meet his end in the cold, dark wilderness shortly after his daring leap? The Skyjacker, the money, the ghost, the legend of D.B. Cooper endures, a testament to a mystery that refuses to be solved. The Forensic Storyteller wants to hear your most compelling theories on the identity and ultimate fate of D.B. Cooper.